Pop up a hairball by the
Hey,
time.
what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Burrito Lover, coming with you guys on Domination on, I don't know what map that is, Bakara, Bukaka, Bukaki, whatever. Shut the fuck up, fan. Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta shut the fan up. Be right back. Alrighty, guys. Well, fuck, I forgot to turn down my thing on my headphones. Anyways, guys, what's up, guys? I'm the Burrito Lover, and welcome back to one of my sexy-licious commentaries. And yeah, so this is kind of, I haven't been able to play Call of Duty for some time, so anyone who has Call of Duty gameplay that's semi-good, good score, fast pace, any of that stuff, hit me up on Skype. My Skype is just the Burrito Lover, how I have it spelled on my YouTube. That's my YouTube username. That's my Skype. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, so I don't really have anything to talk about other than today is not Independence Day, like Civil Day, or I forgot what it's called. It's the day that they signed the Constitution. Constitution Day. There we go. But yeah, this gameplay, let me just say this. This is like my average game when I play with my clan that I'm in. I guess my old clan, because I accidentally left it. I don't really know how to work Elite. And so I accidentally left it, so I have to just join back in. But when I play with these guys, I do terrible because I'm just talking the whole entire time. And yeah, so none of them make YouTube videos. One of them does, I guess. He made one video of Minecraft Let's Play, and he said he wasn't going to post the second one till the second episode till it got 500 likes, but it only has like 3, so, and it's been up for almost 6 months. So yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear him a little bit, but yeah, we're really stupid, I guess. We're calling each other gay and talking about music in this. It's really cool for me at least, to go back and listen to this and just, listen to what we were talking about and stuff. I don't know, it kind of brings back old memories. It's really cool about Call of Duty. That was back, I think, like my 4th or 5th prestige in my first account, which, by the way, guys, I'm going to be giving that away right before Black Ops 2 comes out. So, yeah, hopefully by then I have around 300 subscribers, so it's going to be a 300 subscriber giveaway. Yeah, it's going to be really cool. It's a PlayStation 3, 10th prestige, and almost all the Call of Duty except for Black Ops, which it's 8th prestige. The scores are mostly legit except for the last 2, which you can't really join into a Call of Duty on COD 4 or COD 5 and just have someone just hack your account without you knowing. And so basically I got 1 kill and I got put up to 15th prestige or 10th prestige, whichever one it is. But yeah, so Constitution Day. That kind of like, I don't know, I'm going to tell you guys what I think, and then the question of the day in comment section, what do you guys think of when you guys think of Constitution Day? Because I think of, like, free people, everything's like, we got our rights, basically. Like, I'll talk to people in other countries, and they're like, dude, if I were to say that, I would be like, I don't know, like, if I were to go up and, like, say that in public or something, like, I'd be smacked or something, I don't know, but, like, a lot of things are different in the United States, other than other countries. Not a ton of things, mostly just because the whole world has kind of, evolved in the fact of, the whole world has gotten a lot more humane ever since when the Constitution, got, I guess, made or signed. And, yeah, so I also see it as kind of, that was right when the United States became a country, which I think is true. I'm not 100%, mostly just because I'm not in really that mode of thinking right now. I'm more of a thinking of games, kind of how I think of school and games. But I'm pretty sure, that was when the United States became, like, the United States. And so, like, I think of it as, like, kind of not the Civil War, but the, I don't know what war that was called, the Revolutionary War, yeah, where we kind of kicked British ass and got our own rights back. We were kind of like little kids finally allowing to go to the candy store alone with $10 in your pocket. But yeah, that's kind of what I think when I think of the so-called, well, the Constitution. But for the most part, that there isn't really that much to touch up on the subject, except for like your rights and everything, like free speech, all men are created equal, all that other stuff. I don't even know really the whole entire thing, but oh man, I have what's it called, a Civil War class in school this semester. And we were talking about like the Civil War. It's actually a KKK class. We're learning about the KKK, and I like. It's so good to go back and take another class that is like with Civil War and stuff. Like it's part of the Civil War and it's also not part of the Civil War at the same time. It's the KKK, but the KKK was started right after the Civil War because they hated the black people. And it's kind of funny because the guy who made I guess he was the first wizard, I guess you could say, of the KKK was, general, I think. Yeah, he was a general who was charged with war crimes, in the Civil War, because not a lot of people know this, but in the Civil War, a lot of times when black and white troops were captured at the same time, the black troops would either be not, like, usually they wouldn't be killed right away, but in this instance, sometimes actually, like, wives and stuff would be camping nearby the soldiers so they could help out a little bit in the camps and stuff, and not really fight, but, like, stay away from the fighting and just help out in the camps. And when they surrendered, I don't know what, Fort Pillow, yeah, it was at Fort Pillow, the Confederacy, they went and they basically just started shooting all the black people. I think it was I'm not really sure. Anyways, it was called the Fort Pillow Massacre, and for some reason it's kind of like this, like, note off in the books and stuff, like, because I took a whole entire semester on the Civil War, and this didn't even get brought up. And for some reason, I don't even know why it didn't, but I'm taking the KKK class, and he was charged with war crimes, and, that just goes to show that, like, it was basically they were surrendering, and then they started just going free ape shit on him. It's kind of like in the first time in Terminal when they're like no Russian on Modern Warfare 2 campaign, where they just like walk out and they're just like, "What's up, bitches?" and they just start loading out on people. It's kind of like that, except that one it was more of a surprise, and this one it was more like, "You beat me, I'm sorry. Here you go. Here's my lunch money." And then they just shot him in the leg. Not really leg, but more like the head, but still, like, they just started massacring all these people, but they got what was coming to them. And the funnier part about, not funny, but the kind of like, good job, Lincoln, part about that whole thing was he passed a bill right after he learned about that. It was either right after or right in between, or I'm not really sure when, but he passed a bill saying that every single every single black soldier that is put back into slavery and were forced to work as a slave, when they're being caught, they will put the exact amount of Confederate soldiers in the public eye to do the same work as a black person. And it was kind of funny, because it was kind of like, what, you do that to our people, we'll do that to your people. And it was kind of a funny, unionizing the people together, kind of the black and white people together, saying, like, that's kind of wrong. And it was also, I don't know what bill, they were also having unequal pay. And did you guys know this? The 54th Massachusetts, the famous black regiment that went and stormed, I forgot what fort, but it was a Confederate fort, and I think it was right towards the end of the Civil War. More than half of them died in that storm of that fort, and they all, for a good part of the Civil War, weren't making any money fighting for the Union, and the reason why was because there was unequal pay between the black people and the white people in the Union side. The white people were making $13.50, and the blacks were making $10, and they were still being and they had to buy their own laundry, aka like their guns, their ammo, like all that kinds of stuff, their uniforms and that kinds of things, and the whites were being given their supplies and stuff and being paid $13.50, and so it was about $3 to make their $3 to make their supplies and stuff, and $3 you might think is really little, but back then it was close to around $250 to $300. That's a lot of money. And so if you think about it, the whites were being treated a lot better, but it got changed. I don't know what time period of it was. I think it was either a year before the war started or a year after the war started. Either way, it got changed, and it was quite amazing. So, guys, just revising, what question of the day? I got two things. What do you think? What do you think about when you hear Constitution? And yeah, so peace.
Hey guys, watch PTV get owned. Hey guys, so it's PTV.
Oh, you got him in the butthole.